The president says it's not true.
There is not a sexual relationship, an improper sexual relationship, or any other kind of improper relationship.
You had no sexual relationship with this young woman?
There is not a sexual relationship. That is accurate. I did not ask anyone to tell anything other than the truth.
But it's the most serious legal challenge he's ever faced. At issue, whether Mr. Clinton had a sexual relationship with a former White House intern, Monica Lewinski, and whether he conspired with his close friend, Washington attorney Vernon Jordan, to convince her to lie about it under oath. As learned, Starr now has at least 17 secretly recorded audio tapes of conversations Lewinsky had with another former White House staffer, Linda Tripp. Tripp is said to have come to Starr with some phone conversations she had recorded. He then wired her with a concealed microphone to tape additional conversations. Sources say the tapes include Lewinsky's graphic descriptions of a long-term sexual relationship she allegedly had.
His appearance on this program is due to friendship. He is not in a great mood. He is James Carville, senior advisor to President Clinton, famed Democratic strategist. What's your read, or should we say spin?
Well, first of all, the seat's getting kind of hot here. Look, the president has denied this. What I say is the president said it, I believe it, and that settles it.
Well, I think he probably couldn't do any worse. I don't think he could do worse. I think his lawyers, and in particular the lawyer, I won't even mention names, but representing him with respect to Paulette Jones, I thought did a terrible job. Right. He should have never been there. He should have never gotten in there. I mean, what Bennett did in that case was, I think he just did a terrible job.
You would have settled.
Well, I would have done something certainly different than what they did. I mean, that all started it. Paulette Jones is a loser, but the fact is that she may be responsible for bringing down a president indirectly. And, you know, that statement was a bad statement to have been made, and it's proven to be false. So,
which statement was that? I'm sorry.
This Paulette Jones in the deposition,
right,
which really started this.
But he denied it, which is if you're in a hole, stop digging.
Well,
is there a certain point where you have to just sort of walk away from the deal and say, I'm not dealing here anymore, I'm going to drop this line?
Well, I think his little speech afterward was a disaster. It wasn't the right tone, and I'm not sure he should have done it. And I'm not even sure that he shouldn't have just gone in and taken the Fifth Amendment and said, look, I don't get along with this man, Starr. He's after me. He's a Republican. He's this, he's that. And, you know, just taking the Fifth Amendment. It's a terrible thing for a president to take the Fifth Amendment, but he probably should have done it. I don't think he could have done any worse than what's happened. It's such an embarrassment to him. I mean, I see him walking around. It's like a terrible embarrassment.
And you think when you see him doing this, what comes to your head as a businessman about the miscalculation he made? Well,
it's just that there are so many miscalculations, and he's had such bad advice. It's just been so badly handled, and it's pretty scary. You know, he's really been a Teflon guy. They compared him with Reagan with the Teflon,
sure,
and he has been a Teflon guy. That Teflon has exploded all over the
Mr. President, is that true?
That is not true. That is not true. I did not ask anyone to tell anything other than the truth. There is no improper relationship, and I intend to cooperate with this inquiry. But that is not true.
No improper relationship. Define what you mean by that.
Well, I think you know what it means. It means that there is not a sexual relationship, an improper sexual relationship, or any other kind of improper relationship.
You had no sexual relationship with this young woman?
There is not a sexual relationship. That is accurate. We are doing our best to cooperate here, but we don't know much yet. And that's all I can say now. What I'm trying to do is to contain my natural impulses and get back to work. I think it's important that we cooperate. I will cooperate, but I want to focus on the work at hand.
My mom's side of the family had moved to Washington during my senior year of college, and I wasn't ready to go to graduate school yet, so I wanted to get out of Portland, and a friend of our family's had a grandson who had had an internship at the White House and had thought it might be something I'd enjoy doing.
We're getting up and I'm like, all right, I love you, butthead. I called him butthead.
You didn't.
I did.
Sometimes I have warm feelings, sometimes I'm proud of him still, and sometimes I hate his guts.
I went from being a completely private figure to a publicly humiliated one.
Unless Paulette Goddard comes into that category. She's his leading lady, and they're going to be married, if they're not already married. And that's what the San Francisco reporters are trying to find out. If she were your leading lady, would you hesitate about a lifetime contract? Charlie is in good form today after a 4-month tour in the Far East, and he plays for the camera in a way which he usually refuses, except for films under his own direction. If it is true that he is not the star again in pictures, this may be his last screen appearance.
Don't turn around so quick. Hey, stop! Not so quick. And now you look how you like the Russian peasant again. Say something. It's a silent field.
Is it silent?
Yes.
What did I say? Should I turn over here?
No, you just go there, but take something nice. Turn over there now.
All right.
Slowly and say. Now hold it a little bit out with your hand.
Huh?
Yes, and slowly come here to the front now. And just stay. And now say something. Anything. You are just behaving like a 6-year-old.
I don't know what to say. Give me some hint. I'm sorry. Oh,
No, it's okay. Don't be so sorry, dear. Come on. No.
He gave her everything she could possibly want.
I was over the moon happy, but that's the great regret of my life. I wish I'd never met him.
Mia reportedly has a video of their daughter Dylan explaining how Alan molested her.
Could you give us a comment, Woody?
Alan denies child abuse, but freely admits he's in love with another of Farrow's daughters, 21-year-old Soon Yi.
There was a stack of Polaroid pictures. All of them were of my own child. I remember struggling to breathe.
Ready?
There's so much misinformation. It doesn't matter what's true. What matters is what's believed.
Spoke with New York Magazine in an article published last night. Previn, who is famously private, says the reason she wanted to speak out now is because accusations that Alan had sexually abused Dylan Farrow when she was a child had resurfaced. Dylan Farrow is Previn's adopted sister. Both were adopted by the actress Mia Farrow. Previn first met Alan when she was 11, when the director began dating Mia Farrow. Their headline-making romantic relationship began when Previn was 21, while Alan was still in a relationship with her mother. In the interview, Previn opens up about her childhood as Farrow's daughter, saying it was not a happy one and claiming that Farrow was physically abusive and neglectful. But one of the most bombshell claims Previn makes to the magazine is that Farrow has been taking advantage of the #MeToo movement to spread lies about Alan and to, quote, parade Dylan as a victim, end quote, so that a whole new generation is hearing about the scandal.
To an abrupt end when the Annie Hall creator started dating Soon Yi Previn, who happened to be Mia's 21-year-old adopted daughter.
I'm responsible for that. I accept all the criticism that they want. You know, that it's my life and it's Soon Yi's life, and I accept that.